Hundreds of people in the line at Lambeth, South London, were stunned to see Charles and William greet and thank them for braving a chilly night to see the late monarch lying in state. They cheered and applauded as the King and Prince shook hands and chatted with members of the public on the South Bank by Lambeth Bridge just before 12:30 p.m. yesterday. Charles walked along the line ahead of William as the crowds chanted "God Save the King" and "God Save the Prince of Wales." The King was heard asking well-wishers, "How long have you been here? And where are you from?" before exclaiming, "It was very cold last night." Members of the public shouted back, "I've been walking all night and we love your mother." The crowd also spontaneously burst into choruses of 3 cheers for the King. Rachel Burridge, 55, a travel agent from Bishop's Stortford, Herts, who had queued since 2 a.m., said to the King, "All the best, we're behind you," to which Charles replied, "Thank you so much." Ms. Burridge added, "I bet you're tired," to which Charles quipped, "I bet you are." She added, "I'm so sorry about your mother." Charles responded, "We were very lucky to have her," before Ms. Burridge said, "Yes, and now we're lucky to have you." King Charles III greets people in queue at South Bank. Image, Getty. Trending. Many of the well-wishers could be seen shedding tears as he made his way down the queue. Denise Derbyshire, 69, a NHS breast screening worker, said to Charles, "I'm so grateful for you coming down today, we're nearly there and I'm sorry for the loss of your mother." Charles replied, "It's worth it when you get there, she would have been very touched by all this." William made his way down the queue more slowly as he shook hands and stopped to speak to small children. Zoe Allen, 44, a carer from Daventry told him, "We're sorry for your loss, we're behind you and appreciate you and your dad." William was heard replying, "I was a bit cold last night, I hope you're keeping warm. You've done amazingly well and are over halfway now. Thanks very much for waiting and supporting me." He was also heard talking to Amanda O'Donoghue, 54, a transport worker from Bishop's Stortford, who told him, "Give the corgis a squidge from me." Prince William talks to crowd at South Bank. Image, Getty. William replied, "I saw them the other day and they are being very well looked after." After about 20 minutes Charles left in his motorcade with protection officers forced to hastily arrange a second car for William, who was still making his way down the line. Catherine Padbury, 28, had broken down in tears on seeing the royals, and the Prince of Wales paused to shake her hand and check on her welfare. Miss Padbury, from Colchester, Essex, said, "I just got completely overwhelmed that they came out to speak to us because they're mourning themselves. I think he, William, saw that I was crying, paused and asked how the night was, checked that I was okay and asked who I was with." Fighting back tears, she added, "I hope it's some comfort to them as well, when they see how much everyone loved Her Majesty." A woman presented him with a Paddington Bear toy, in reference to the Queen's Platinum Jubilee sketch. William said his wife Kate and their children George, Charlotte and Louis were okay and all united in grief. Mourners have been told not to join the queue today as they would run out of time. The Queen's lying in state is set to end at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. London Ambulance Service said 435 people had been treated along the route, mostly after fainting.